Good morning, my bright and beautiful friends. How is everyone today? I love seeing everybody here. Thank you so much. Reading the comments, I do miss the lives as well, but we have to do what I feel is right, and I think limiting them is a little bit better. All right. So with that said, I do have a couple of comments this morning. We're going to continue with our format of less chit chat and less interaction, and I hope you'll bear with me on that. But at the same time, I do want to just mention that I am being called to say something, and in light of all of the unrest we've had recently, I'm hearing Barcelona and Paris. So be careful, my friends. Be careful. All right. Let's get started. We have this week a full moon penumbral lunar eclipse in Cancer at 20 degrees. That's going to happen on January 10th. That is this week, my friends. Uranus goes direct on the 11th. Remember, this is the road ahead from the 5th through the 11th. Uranus goes direct on the 11th. On the 10th, there is a Mercury cazimi, and if you remember, that is when Mercury is in the heart of the sun. So we also have Mercury conjunct Saturn on the 12th, and then Saturn and Pluto also conjunct exact at 22 degrees on the 12th at 11:59 a.m., also in Capricorn. We have so many planets in Capricorn. This is about getting down to business, my friends. This is, let me see, Saturn and Pluto have not been conjunct in Capricorn in 500 years. 1518 was the last time, and Martin Luther broke away from the Catholic Church. So you're going to start seeing a lot of changes in established structures, governments, religions, finance. All of that is going to be in play. And I think you're going to start to see it happen in the very near future, my friends. And I hope everyone is well. So let's get started here. Who are we going to do first? I don't know if you've noticed, but my fancy new little cards, courtesy of a suggestion from one of my subscribers. Let's see. I need a moderator today since we're going to do less chat. Anybody else? Anybody here that'll be a moderator for me, please? Just keep the chat going. Answer any questions we might have or they might have. I'm glad to hear that, Susan Mack. All right, I need a moderator. Can someone step up, please? E.W. Murphy, perfect. Let me just set you up right now and we'll get started. All right, perfect. There you go, E.W. All right, and Krista, I'm going to do both of you, okay, please? Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And that'll apply next time you log on, too. So feel free. If you miss one, you miss one. If you're here and you want to help, that would be great. Thanks so much. All right, who are we going to do first today? Who are we doing first today? Fire signs are first up here, it looks like, but let's see. I did these new signs here, and they are earth, air, and water, of course, as normal. So let's see, who are we shuffling for first? We have cups, so water is going to be first. Water signs. And remember now, friends, timestamps do get you a one-question reading. All right, let's go. Water signs. What do my water signs need to know this week? Water signs, what's on the agenda? Okay, and the Ace of Pentacles, my friends. Fantastic. Now, I'm not sure how I'm going to lay these out. I toyed with a couple of different ways. So let's see how they come out. Right now, the Ace of Pentacles is front and center. I think we're gonna leave it there. Yeah. All right, what's next? Ace of Pentacles here. What's next for the water signs? New finance, new this and the Chariot, my water signs, friends. Perfect. Now, Ace of Pentacles, of course, that new opportunity, financial, prosperous, raise, promotion, new path, and of course a move. So there could be a transfer involved with work. There could be a raise, a promotion, an inheritance that causes you to travel over water, perhaps. Six of Swords, moving forward, but changing your thought process too, my friends. What's happening here? What's going on here with the water signs? King of Swords. So making some sort of final decision here, my friends. What's happening here with the King of Swords? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini there. Cancer in the form of the Chariot. Six of Swords, changing your attitude, changing your thought process, my friends. What's happening with the water signs? And there we go. Thank you. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. So you are, my friends, finding some sort of balance here, my friends, finding some sort of stability with this new opportunity. But it is going to require, I think, that you travel to do so. And remember, Nine of Swords, I think you're worried about it. I don't think you're certain you want to do this yet, my water sign. So what's happening here? What's going on with the water signs? Tell me what the King of Swords is deciding. You're deciding the Six of Swords, my friends. You're deciding that you need a change of pace. Now, change of pace meaning change of location, certainly possible. Change of pace meaning change of financial status, certainly possible with the Ace of Pentacles here. We've got the Nine of Swords here, my friends, and I think it worries you whether or not you're going to be able to do this. Rest assured that, the Queen of Pentacles takes care of business, but she takes care of everybody else as well. So make sure that you are including yourself in self-care. And I don't know why, but I'm being asked to talk about my Peruvian power stick here. All right. And I brought it out today because I felt we needed that little extra surge of energy here. So what do we have? The Judgment card. You're moving forward here for a new beginning, my friends. We are the Judgment card, Scorpio energy. And, this new beginning, you're deciding, you've changed your thought process on this. You're deciding, I need to do something different. I need to do something new in order to bring about this change, my water sign friends. So what's happening here with the Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpios? Is there stability coming in for you with the Queen of Pentacles? What's happening here with the Queen of Pentacles for the water signs? We have the Eight of Swords. Not quite yet, my friends. You have to get out of this stagnation. You have to get out of this worry. I think, this is really holding you back, my friends. Whatever is keeping you up late at night, whatever is worrying you, whatever is nagging you in the back of your mind, it is your own fear. And you are creating the conflict for yourself. You're creating this is a card of limiting beliefs and self-sabotage, my friends. So you may feel like you need to stay where you are, stable and grounded until something changes, until you see this and can actually move forward, make the moves that you want to make. But my friends, you're not stuck. You can actually do something about it. The Queen of Pentacles, as I said, takes care of business. She is really very practical, very nurturing, and the caretaker. She's also very grounded, and she's going to tell you like it is. And you're going to have to get to that point where your psyche is telling you like it is, not how your mind is telling you. Okay, and I know that sounds kind of silly, but our mind controls us most of the time. When we use our intuition and when we use the voices that we hear, we release these fears. The Queen of Swords is going to get to the point where she says, you know what, I need to do this and I need to do it now. So don't stay too long in a comfortable space, my friends. Don't get complacent being comfortable. We don't grow when we're comfortable. We grow through discomfort. We grow through learning. We grow through expansion. And that's what Jupiter is calling us to do right now. Expand our lives. What do we have here? We have the Moon, the Sun, Jupiter, Pluto, and Saturn in Capricorn on the 10th. All right. So, you're going to have to get moving. You're going to have to get ready to get moving. All right. So where is the Six? Okay. The Six of Swords is taking you through the Wheel of Fortune. So this change in thought process, this attitude of, I'm not stuck here and I can move and I'm going to take care of business is going to help you through this new beginning. So you definitely have decisions to make, my water sign friends. What's underneath here? The Four of Pentacles. Yes, you've been stagnant. You've been holding on. You've been stuck in this place of hanging out an assessment and trying to figure out exactly what you want to do. But here it is, my friends, justice and balance coming in for you, as well as the King of Pentacles. Once you look at your path, once you find your path, my friends, the Hermit. All right. So If there's an earth sign in your midst, let them help you. All right. That was the Virgo card there with the Hermit. The Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is that moving on, the thought process, moving on to smoother waters, my friends, moving on to what makes you feel better. And the Seven of Pentacles. So it is not going to be long, my friends. You've been patient for quite some time, but as long as you feel like you are in, as long as you keep yourself in this stable environment, as long as you keep yourself in this place of, I don't want to make a move because I don't know what's on the other side, you're not going to get to the victory the Chariot card has for you. As long as you keep yourself stuck here, my friends, and don't make this decision, you're not going to get to this new beginning. You're not going to get to the Ace of Pentacles. You've got to move. You've got to make a move. So what is the move that my water signs need to make with the Chariot card? The Four of Pentacles. You've been holding on. So building that nest egg, my friends, of course, you want that security. No, needless to say, we all need that security. We all need to pay the rent. We all need to buy groceries. We all need to have a foundation here. But this is about hanging on. And again, if you hang on, you are going to miss the move. Don't miss the move, my friends. What's going on here with the Chariot card, please, for my water sign friends? Whoa. Hold on, I don't even know where it went. You're going to have to bear with me, guys. I got to get up and look for it. There it is. Justice. Holy cow. Talk about synergy, right? What do we have here? Justice right here. So as long as you make this move, my friends, things are going to balance out. So if you've been feeling like, you know what, I'm going to just stay home and hibernate for a while, that's okay for a little bit. But you know what? You got to get out. You got to get out and eliminate the self-sabotage, my friends, in order to have the justice that the Chariot card wants to bring you. This is a brand new beginning, and you're going to have to take action on it. The King of Swords is the final decision maker, but it's only going to come to that opportunity. This opportunity, my friends, is only going to come once you change your thought process, once you move on, once you can say to yourself, you know what, I'm changing things and I'm going to do things differently. Tell me why the Ace of Pentacles is here for my water signs. The week ahead, the road ahead. We have two that just flipped out here. The Five of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. So this is a situation that you might have already heard about. Somebody has been generous with you. They might be giving you some financial support. You might be, generous with someone else. But there is an obstacle here. There is a challenge here. There is a conflict here that's not allowing you to accept it. And I believe the conflict, my friends, is within. It's internal conflict. You're not allowing yourself. You've been patient. You want to do this, but you're not allowing it in. Let it in. And the Chariot, my friends, let it in so you can make your moves. All right, my water sign friends, I've got like 4 different oracle cards here. Which one? The Spirit message. Okay. Water signs, what do we have here from the Spirit message oracle? What is the one? Okay, just one, please. One message for the water signs of this world. What do they need to see? The water signs. Just one. Just one. Come on. Oh, okay. So that one. Thank you. What do we have? Animal Kingdom. Animals of all types are extraordinary creatures and miraculous gifts to us. They've been our spiritual companions since the dawn of time. At this moment, they have lessons to share with you that will open your heart and soul. So my friends, the animals, what is happening with your animals in your life? If you don't have an animal, what is happening with animals around you? I don't know what that means here, to be honest with you, my friends, other than the devastation in Australia. What's happening? Ground yourself. Okay, so that's our Queen of Pentacles. Being distracted, unfocused, tired, irritated, and impatient are all signs you're ungrounded. Now is the time to become centered and allow Spirit to help you ground yourself and reconnect with the divine source. Animals, at least in my life, have been symbols of unconditional love. And many, many times the mistreated and abused of the animals still have huge, huge hearts for humans when they shouldn't. So open your hearts, my friends. That's what I'm hearing. Open your hearts. All right, let's pick these up. Who are we going to do next? Water signs are off the table. Let's see, my water sign friends, how that resonates with you. I would love to hear comments through the week to hear whether or not any of this is coming out for you, coming to you. This Ace of Pentacles here is a fantastic opportunity, water sign. So don't let it go. You're going to need to act on it. You're going to need to make some moves. So let's see. We'll put these in so they don't come out all together again. All right. Let's shuffle up and see who we're doing next. Let's thank our moderators. Thank you very much, Krista and EW. I appreciate it. 31 people in the room, 21 likes. Appreciate that. Thank you very much for joining me here. Who's next? Swords, air signs. Air signs on the table. Let's see what we have here. Air signs. Air signs, what's going on for the air signs of this world the week of the 5th through the 11th? And remember that full moon lunar eclipse, sometimes these eclipses, they take people from us. So be aware. Open your heart, as I said to my water sign friends, open your heart to those you love. You never know when it's going to be the last time, okay? You just don't know. Age is not a factor in that. What's going on here for the air signs? I just saw something. There we go. What do we have? Queen of Wands, my air sign friends. So fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But really, I think it's more of a focus. Where are you focused, my air sign friends? What is your focus? Where are you focusing? What are you focusing on? Queen of Wands is the getter done queen, okay? She does not give up on anything until she's finished with it. And she determines when she's finished with it. What's happening? Okay, and we have the Prince of Wands. So the prince, that's the Knight of Wands. These are changes. You're focused on making some changes here, my air sign friends. What's happening here with the air signs the week of the 5th through the 11th? Thank you. The Queen, and that's the High Priestess. So what are you doing behind the scenes, my friends? The High Priestess. Maybe these are downloads that you are getting and you're asking things to change with those. Krista, I think it was water signs first, right? What's happening here with the air signs? The Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups, my friends. Focused on your dreams, perhaps. Focused on the changes you want to make for your choices, for your opportunities. This is really a situation that you have opportunities in. You have choices. You have multiple changes that you can make here. And I think you're really focusing on your intuition and trying to rely on that. It's going to serve you well, but trying to rely on that to bring about the changes that you want. You have a number of choices here. Which one are you going to take? Choose wisely, my friends. Think carefully. What's going on here with the air signs? The Devil. Ooh, okay. How are we changing things, my friends? Are you adding more responsibility to your life? Are you releasing responsibility? Are you adding obligations? Are you tempted by something? I think there is one up here that is very tempting. The question is that the one that is right for you? Let me see. What do we have? The Prince of Swords here. The Prince of Swords, Knight of Swords, changing things with just a few words, changing the landscape with his communication. And remember now, Mercury is also in Capricorn. So that is all business, my friends. It is all business. Let me just look here. This is a time of deep renovation and a real reality check. So you're going to have to decide what is right for you here. This is check-in time. I've got all these notes here. Bear with me, please. Pluto and Saturn, especially that trine on the 12th, is going to bring out the truth. Pluto is all about the truth, and a very, very powerful planet because it goes so slow. And Saturn rules time. So it's time for the truth to come out, my friends. It's time to see things clearly, and it's time for you to take action on them. Now, our moon on the 10th, the full moon lunar eclipse at 20 degrees Capricorn is all about emotions and relationships and, safety within those relationships. So make sure that you, again, pay attention to those close to you. What's happening here with the, where do we want to go first? We have to start with the devil here, my friends. What's happening with the devil? The devil. What's going on? That's a Capricorn card. We are still in Capricorn, my friends. The Six of Wands. Well, you're going public with something, my friends. Are you releasing your obligations in a public way? Are you burning your mortgage? Are you getting a promotion that you've been tempted by? There's something else here, though. What else is going on here with the devil? This might be your ego, too. Beware of your ego, my air sign friends. What's going on with the devil here? The High Priestess. So, what are you doing behind the scenes, my friends? What is it that your intuition is telling you about your obligations and your responsibilities? What is it that you need to recognize about those responsibilities? I can't get off the devil yet, my friends. The Two of Cups. You're being tempted, my friends. You're being tempted. Now, this is someone that is close to you. It might just be a partnership that you enjoy or, have a real connection with. Now, it does not have to be a lover. I think that there is a situation, though, that is tempting, and that's not going to be for everybody, but there is someone close to you that is that you recognize is doing something with an obligation. What's going on here with the devil? What's going to change here with the Prince of Swords? Now, remember, the Prince of Swords holds the sword of truth. So what's going to happen? Is something coming out? Is something going public? Something that's been behind the scenes with a connection with someone close to you that's going to go public very quickly. The Page of Wands. But whatever happens there, my friends, and I'm still not clear on that, we'll move on and maybe come back to that. Whatever happens there, the Page of Wands is a message generally from a younger person, but something that puts some inspiration in your step, a little bit of spark, a little bit of wind in your wings, so to speak, okay? Gives you a little bit of get up and go, and that's where these changes are. So what are the changes that you're focused on? And that's the King of Wands. Wow. All right, well, it might be a couple situation with the King and the Queen here, but the King of Wands is the director of the show. So you're focused on being in control. You are focused on being in charge here with the King of Wands. This is about making changes that you've been listening to for quite some time. So the question is, what choices are you going to make? What changes are you going to make here with the King and Queen of Wands? They're going to happen quickly. Three of Swords. Whatever has happened was painful. Whatever has happened was, has caused grief and sorrow. And it might be within this couple's situation that you are being held back in, and whatever plans you're making, you're going to go public with them, my friends. But this is also about creating, and I'd say creating your choices, creating the vision that you've been hearing, creating the changes that you want. Now, the Empress can also represent motherhood and mothers, so be careful if there's someone in your life that is very, very close to you here with the Two of Cups. What are the obligations that you have to them? What are the responsibilities? Or what are the responsibilities they have to you? And how are you changing those? What's happening here with the Page? What do we have here? The Lovers jumping out. The Lovers, card of Gemini. Now, the Lovers is, of course, a partnership. It can also just represent a choice. I think this is your choice, my friends. You've got options here. So what is it that you are going to do, my friends? What is it you are going to do? What is your choice? The Lovers, the card of Gemini, is also asking you to take a second look at this. The Two of Cups, looking at it very closely. The Devil, being held back here in the bottom of the Devil card is the Lovers. Okay, you can see them right there. They're chained. They're stuck. So is it time for you to really reevaluate whatever is happening with this close relationship? What's going on? There's been pain, there's been sorrow, there's been sadness, but that's going to change very quickly here. What are the changes that you want to bring in here with the with the Knight of Wands? The Five of Cups, you've been reflecting on things that have gone wrong. You're reflecting on all the melancholy parts of it, okay? The sadness, the sorrow, the grief, my air sign friends. Tell me, is this resonating with you at all? Because it sounds a little bit, it sounds like you've been struggling. The Five of Cups, woe is me. There is still something that you can salvage, though, generally in the Five of Cups. But, the question is, do you want to? The Death card here is a transition. The Death card is light at the end of the tunnel, literally in this card, light at the end of the tunnel, my air sign friends. But, the Death card is also an ending to something so that you can begin again. So whatever these changes are, you're going to go public with them you're going to go public with them. Now, what does that mean? That can mean that, you tell your girlfriend, finally, this is what I want to do. You're going to tell maybe your mother, this is what I'm going to do. You're going to tell the world, this is what I'm going to do. You might wait until after it's already done. Yes, the High Priestess. Here's our Seven of Cups out again. You might wait until it's already done for it to be seen, for it to be noticed, because the High Priestess is making these choices here undercover, behind the curtain. She's hearing the download. She knows what she needs to do. The High Priestess, following your intuition. And remember, not everything is black and white. And while we do have cards of endings and leaving, the Eight of Cups, here, this is leaving your emotional baggage behind. But remember, there are still things that can be salvaged if it's truly what you want, my air sign friends. The Eight of Cups, this particular depiction has several of them stacked up and only two that are starting to spill. The Five of Cups normally has the three spilled and the two standing behind them. So if you do want to salvage, there is still time. But if they all start to topple, my friends, there's no going back. Tell me about the High Priestess. Thank you. The Page of Cups. Where are you offering your cup now, my friends? What is it that you are hearing that is an emotional message? What is the emotional message my friends are hearing about their choices? And the Queen of Cups, you're not telling people. You're keeping it to yourself. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio friends. And, the Seven of Cups are your dreams, your vision, your choices, your options. Now, that can create some confusion there, my friends, because you do have so many options, because you do have so many choices. And, don't let the ego get involved here, because I could, and it would be better for me if I did. Now, we all need to make choices based on our best interest. But there's someone else, there's some other people here involved too. So, I would say to you that you want to consider their feelings, because the Queen of Cups is all about feelings, my friends. There's deep emotion here. The Queen of Cups, intuitive, very, very much like the High Priestess, very, very quiet as far as her path is concerned, very much like the High Priestess is. But, you want to make sure that the Queen of Cups, she comes off kind of cold sometimes, and she's not. She is very, very sensitive. So whatever is happening here, my friends, whatever this sadness and sorrow was that you need to make a choice in, make sure that you are compassionate and loving when you make your choice. The Star, I love it. So my friends, the Star card, especially right now in our time frame, is the time of Aquarius. I would say to you that by, what do we have here, January 20th or so, you're going to start to see these changes play out, my air sign friends. The Star card is hope and faith and just knowing that the universe really does have your back. The Star card is an internal knowing. It's intuition, knowing, just a feeling that you get. And the Queen of Cups, a feeling, an intuitive feeling that you are making the right choice, and the universe is going to guide you to where you need to be. Tell me what's happening here with the Seven of Cups. Thank you. The Seven of Pentacles. You've been waiting on this for a while, my friends. You might have been waiting to change this kindred spirit situation here that you have, this person that's very, very close to you, for quite some time. And now you're hearing a new financial direction, a new important or valuable message that is going to let you make your choice, allow you to take the action that you need to end something, some part of it, not necessarily the relationship, but some aspect of it. Maybe it's time to put this pain and sorrow behind you, my friends. Maybe it's time to make your choice and serve yourself, but in a kind and compassionate, loving way. And I want to hear whether or not this resonates for you in regards to the time frame. January 20th, the time of Aquarius is where you're going to see these changes, my air signs. And by the way, Aquarius, air sign. All right, what do we have here? We have the Spirit of the Animals Oracle here for the air signs of this world. Air signs. What's happening for the air signs? That's two. Just one. One of those, please. Which one? That one. Thank you. Grizzly bear. Power. Okay. I am indestructible. I honor my intuition and go where it leads. Love and gentleness. Love and gentleness are my real strength. I never give up. I will succeed. Well, my friends, let me just go over a couple of things here. Okay, intuition, Queen of Cups, intuition and loving. Never ever give up. Queen and King of Wands, never ever give up. Okay, I am indestructible. I honor my intuition and go where it leads. Love and gentleness are my real strength. I never give up. I will succeed. These changes are going to come quickly, my friends. They're going to come in fast. All right, let's see who else we have. Air signs off the table. Let's see. Who's next? Shuffle these in for a second. Good morning, everybody. Thanks so much for joining me here. 39 people, 25 likes. If we could even that out or even exceed it, I would very much appreciate that. How's everybody loving that sunspot? All right, who's next here? Good, glad to hear it. I'm going to continue that. That's going to replace the spirit-led for the most part as a daily. So look for that. It comes out at 6 p.m. the day before, 6 p.m. the day before. And just short, quick reads, 4 to 6 minutes tops usually. 6 minutes is a long one. And, meant to do, on your way to work, before you go to bed, that kind of thing. Thank you, Linda. I appreciate that. All right, let's get started. Who's next? Swords. We just did air. So we have fire or earth, the Tower, the Fool, Swords, Cups. Oh, come on. Who are we doing? Pentacles. All right, we're going to do earth signs. Here we go, earth signs. Like, share, and subscribe all of my videos, my friends. I really do appreciate the help. What's going on for the earth signs of this world? Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Earth signs. What do the earth signs need to know for the week ahead, the road ahead, January 5th through 11th? By the way, too, I am considering a full moon read on Friday night. I think that's what it is. Friday night the 10th. Yes, 7 p.m. The Five of Pentacles, my earth sign friends. There you are in lack. I'm a Capricorn. Everybody knows that, and I can attest to that. It's time for it to change, though, isn't it, my earth sign friends? Oh, okay. The King of Cups and the Hanged Man. Well, my earth sign friends, we have been sitting back, waiting quietly. Look at this king, too. That's exactly how I feel. Fingers together in the mountain pose, saying, okay, what's happening next? And the King of Cups, does that. He sits back, he watches, he waits. And the Hanged Man, exactly that. Watching and waiting, assessing. What is it we are going to do, my earth sign friends? When is it going to be time to take action here? for the earth signs. When is this going to change? Whatever we're missing, whatever we're lacking, when is it going to change? What's going on here with the earth signs? Thank you. The King of Pentacles. I like it. So there may be two kings in your life, my friends. There might be some competition. And I really feel like this is us, this King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I feel like this is us finally regaining our stability by sitting back, by watching, by waiting, by using our patience. And if anybody has an earth sign in their family or knows an earth sign, is an earth sign, you know that we can wait and watch forever. We know when it's time to strike. We know when it's time. What's happening here with the earth signs? One more card, please, for the earth sign, friends. Thank you. The Chariot. Okay, my friends, what did I say? Watching and waiting. Time to make our move. Bottom of the deck, the Nine of Swords. I know. We're still worried about it. We're still afraid. We're still saying, oh my God, is it going to work? Am I going to be back here again? I don't think so, my earth sign friends. Here's our Ace of Wands coming in, our power stick, followed by the Ace of Cups and the Emperor. So it is time for us to put all of this reflection and melancholy and whatever is salvageable will come out. This is what I was talking about, that Five of Cups. 3 spilled. 2 behind him, still salvageable. What's going on here? Earth signs, what are we doing, my earth sign friends? What's the King of Cups looking at? Now, the King of Cups is very intuitive as well. All of the Cups court cards are. But, you know, he's very, very reserved. And while the Queen of Cups doesn't tell anybody how she's feeling, this guy is so sensitive. Easily wounded. The Ace of Pentacles, easily wounded. He's got things working in the background that he is not telling anyone about. Now, keep in mind here, the King of Cups is the helper energy in the deck. So if there is another person involved here, they may be bringing you an opportunity that's going to give you the opportunity to move. They may be bringing you a new path. Maybe your intuition is bringing you a new path, but you're quiet about it. You're reserved. You're sitting back, waiting, seeing how it's going to actually move, how it's going to make a move. What moves is it going to help you make? What's the King of Cups here for, please, for my earth signs? What's going on with the earth signs? King of Cups for the earth signs. King of Cups, please. Thank you. The Hierophant and the Queen of Wands. Well, my friends, there may be a new contract that comes in for you, one that you've been looking for, one that you've been waiting on, and you're trying to assess whether or not it would be a good move for you. But, you know, when you come from a position of lack, oh gosh, it is a situation where you want to move forward. And it's almost like, you know, if there isn't anything else, if there isn't another choice, you're going to jump at it anyway. And I'm not telling you that you shouldn't. What I'm saying to you is you want to make sure that it is really something that you are going to be passionate about, really something that you are going to enjoy. The Queen of Wands, very, very focused, laser focused. And you need to assess it to make sure that it is. You need to see it from all different perspectives. You need to make sure it's going to bring you this stability and this groundedness, because we've been off balance for quite some time. So what is the lack here? What's the lack here, please, with the earth signs? What's the Five of Pentacles here? Financial lack, imbalance, missing something. What have we been missing? What is it that are you missing something about this opportunity? Are you missing something that you should see? My earth sign friends, what is it that you need? The Hierophant is also a very structured environment. It is a contract, a vow, and the Ace of Wands. You're missing your power, my friends. Here it is coming back. The Ace of Wands. And you know what? This is going to be a very satisfying experience for us. The Ace of Cups underneath that. You worry about whether or not you have the strength, the power to do this. You worry about whether or not this new growth is going to be in the right direction. But I'm here to tell you, my friends, the power is being restored. My power stick. Yes, there it is. Okay, what's the Five of Pentacles here for, please? What is the new growth? Okay, thank you. This is the end of that lack, my friends. The World card here, bringing us to a successful conclusion and restoring, oh, come on, Karen, that wasn't good. Restoring our power, restoring our balance, restoring our stability, our groundedness, our, stable environment. The King of Pentacles is the provider of the deck. He's also the guy that is, dependable and loyal and steadfast. And he's the one that is going to take care of everyone in his kingdom. So what is it that we are assessing here, my earth signs, with the Hanged Man? We've been in limbo way too long. What's going on here? Time to cut ourselves free. Time to cut ourselves. This is voluntary too, my friends. I'm going to be the first to say I've been in hibernation. I've been in, assessment mode. What am I going to do? How am I going to do it? What's happening for me? And which steps do I need to take? And that's what the Hanged Man is. It's time to release ourselves from this restriction here. And we worry about whether or not the moves that we're making are going to be good for us. But it is going to restore our power, my friends. This week, our power returns with this eclipse and all of this energy in Capricorn. That's earth signs, my friends. What's happening with the Hanged Man? The Hanged Man. Ooh, the Two of Cups. Well, the Two of Cups, kindred spirit relationship, someone you're close to. Are you waiting for someone that you're close to bring back your power? That's not how it works, my friends. Maybe you're waiting on this commitment. Are you making a commitment to someone, my friends, my earth sign friends? What's the Hanged Man here for with the Two of Cups? The Three of Swords. Well, they disappointed you, my friends. They disappointed you. Or maybe you're restoring your relationship or new relationship here with the Ace of Cups. After some sadness here. It took you some time to recover, perhaps, my earth signs. What's happening with the Hanged Man? Let's be more descriptive here. The Seven of Cups, you're exploring your options. You have a vision for this. And that's what's been developed through your time in the Hanged Man. You've looked at this, you've assessed it, you've analyzed it, you've been saying, if I do that, this will happen. If I do that, this will happen. But there's been no action here with the Five of Pentacles. It's time to bring that to a close, restore your power, and create this new growth. So does that mean that there is a new relationship? Possibly. I think it's more likely that you will have I think it's more likely that you're healing from this disappointment and looking at your options after the fact. But I think you're really focused on bringing something brand new in here with the Ace of Pentacles. So what is going to restore our stability here with the King of Pentacles? What's happening here with the King of Pentacles for the earth signs? King of Pentacles for the earth signs. The King of Pentacles here for the earth sign. Stable, grounded, practical. This guy knows how to make his money grow. Here you are, the Magician. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yes, baby. I love it. The Magician bringing in this Ace of Pentacles opportunity, using every tool that we have in our disposal, especially our power, our strength, our passion, our creativity, our inspiration, our spark, my earth sign friends. Use all of that. I spy with my little eye exactly what you want to do. Make it happen, earth signs. Make it happen. What's happening here with the King of Pentacles for the earth signs? The Chariot. You're making a move, my friends. You are making moves. We have the Chariot over here already. So the Chariot, card of Cancer. This is, possibly indicating this Cancer full moon lunar eclipse that we have on the 10th. Maybe your moves are going to start to play out after the 10th. The Two of Wands. This is your crossroads. This is where you have to choose, my friends. You've got options. We've been looking at them for a long time. We've been trying to decide what we want to do here for a long time, my friends, and it's been disappointing, no question. We've also had some disappointment with those close to us. Yeah, we have. But it's time for us to choose our own options, choose for our own power, choose for our own strength and our own stability here, my friends. What are the choices we are making here with the Chariot card? The Ace of Cups again, my friends. Look at this. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. My goodness. 1, 2, 3. Do we have all of them? No. We're missing the Ace of Swords. When is the Ace of Swords coming out? What's the Chariot card here for, please? The 10 of Swords. Well, okay. I didn't see that coming, my friends. The 10 of Swords, some sort of ending coming in. So that might be where you're ending your time of reflection and moving forward with something that you're truly going to love, something that's truly going to bring you satisfaction, something that is, a new commitment here that's going to restore our power. But what's the Chariot here for? What? Thank you, the High Priestess. Things have been happening quietly. You've been hearing the messages that you need, my friends, to do this. So I think that this move is going to end something, but it's also going to be a move in the right direction for you. Now, move can be physical, actual house move. It can be metaphorical, making moves to do things in your life, making changes in your life. Either way, my friends, it's going to be a joyous, powerful, creative, passionate, financially successful move. Try not to worry about it too much. This is the end of whatever lack is here. All right. So let's pull an oracle card here for my earth sign friends. Wow. I might have to go back and listen to that myself later. What's going on here with the earth signs? I have the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms oracle deck here for you. What's going on here? Earth signs. There it is. Thank you. Actually, I've got, is that one? It is. But I have this one that's flipped over here. So the Arrow Master, hitting the mark, intention and detachment. Okay. Well, I'm going to say to you, my friends, that you are hitting the mark. You are going to have to look at it with intention, set your passion, and detachment. Okay. It's time for you to detach from whatever situation was not serving you. We have to leave that stuff behind in order to bring in these aces. And then we have this one, the resting tree, patience and stillness. So perhaps we're not quite ready to get out of this yet. Perhaps we still need a moment or two of patience and stillness, but let things play out for you. And I truly believe after this eclipse, you're going to start to see things, my friends. Okay. What do we have left? We have fire signs on the table now. Let's get started there. Let's pick these up. Give me a minute to shuffle. Thanks very much, everyone, for being here. Shout out to our moderators, Krista and E.W. Murphy. Thank you very much. And don't forget, likes, shares, subscriptions, all very, very important. Always very important. Thank you very much. All right, fire signs. What's going on here? Fire signs. Just so you know, we will be answering yes or no questions for a little bit after. So keep that in mind. And you know that I'm going to end the reading with just a moment of silence so I can cut the video. So here we go. Fire signs. What do the fire signs need to know the week of January 5th through 11? January 5 through 11. Fire signs. Whoa, that's too many. One or two cards, please. One or two cards for the fire signs of this world. What do they need to know? Thank you. The Chariot card. Now, you saw me stick it in and shuffle. The Chariot card. What moves are you making, my fire signs? The Princess of Cups. Are you waiting on news? News of an emotional nature, news of a surprise nature, news, good news coming in from a younger person, my friends. Emotional news. It's coming in here. The Hermit. Well, you know, the Hermit is a card of guidance. The Hermit is a card of intuition, but he's also searching for his path. So if you are looking for your path, what way to make your move, I think you're going to hear very soon. Look, we've got our full moon here in the card too. What are we doing? What's happening here for the fire signs of this world? Fire signs. The Three of Pentacles. You're still in building mode. You're still in planning mode. You're still putting the right people together for you to be able to do this. This is about you planning. You're planning your move. Maybe you have found your path, my fire signs, but you're still, maybe you have not conveyed it to other people that you've found your path. You're still in building block mode, and you're not going to tell people until you're ready to make the move. Now, again, move meaning literal move, could be a financial move, could be a move with other people. What's going on here? One more card here, please, for the fire signs. Nine of Pentacles. Nice. Accomplished, my friends. Single, self-sufficient, independent, successful energy, self-satisfied, living really well, feeling very, very good about what you've done and where you've been, how far you've come. Fire signs. Love it. And guess what? It is financial. The Ace of Pentacles there, my friends. That's that new opportunity, that new financial road, a windfall, a lottery winning, an inheritance, could be a raise, a promotion. Maybe you're not telling people that, maybe you're going out on your own, my friends, and you're just not telling people yet. This is a new financial path. What's the Hermit here for, please? What is the Hermit? Oh, okay, the Nine of Wands. You're defending your choices, my friends. You're defending your path. You're defending your road. Hold on one second. What are we defending against? You might be standing your ground. You might have boundaries. You're going to say, no, I'm sorry. I need to do it this way. Get out of my way. And by the way, too, the Hermit and the Nine of Pentacles, both cards of solo. So perhaps you're going to be solo in your entrepreneurship, new path. You do need a group of people, though, but that doesn't mean that you're not solo. It means that you're in charge. What's happening here with the Hermit? Do you need some advice? Do you need some guidance? Card of Virgo too, my friends. What do we have here? We have the Eight of Pentacles. This has to do with your work, my friends. You are defending you're defending your work product, is what I just heard. So whatever it is you have put together, you are defending it. You may need to take it, I'm hearing public. You may need to take it public. Now, I don't mean necessarily in a stock situation, a public offering, but certainly that's possible. But there is good news coming in, a surprising piece of good news. Tell me more about the Hermit here. Thank you. The Ten of Cups, my friends, it's going to work out the way you want, my friends. Wow. Happiness and joy. I love seeing that. Good for us. Good for you, my fire signs. I've got friends that are fire signs. I've got friends of all elements, but my fire sign friends have been particularly stressed lately. What's going on here with this news? This Princess of Pentacles. What is the Four of Wands and the Emperor? What did I say? I think you're taking it solo. You may be increasing your stability by doing so. I think you're going to tell people about it once it is stabilized, once it is firm, once it is the way you want it, Mr. Emperor. Once it is exactly as you want it, you'll be telling people. You're not telling people quite yet. You're keeping it to yourself, the Hermit, solitary, up on the hill, doesn't speak to anybody unless they come to him for guidance. So you may be speaking to people for guidance, but this path is yours. This path is yours. And you're defending your options. You're defending what you're working on. And it is going to be successful, my friends. It's not only going to be successful, it's going to be joyous. It's going to be satisfaction come in for you. What's happening here with the Three of Pentacles? Who are you putting together here, my Emperor friends? By the way, the Emperor, card of Aries. This news may come in from an Aries. It may come in from someone that is your boss, but I really believe that this is you, my fire sign friends, taking charge of what it is you want and taking control of how this information is disseminated, taking control of how this information is spread through the world with the Princess of Cups. Now, this is good news. It'll be a surprise for many people, but you're not going to do it until you have a really good handle on it and it is stabilized and the foundation is strong. Now, Four of Wands can mean your home as well. So you might be making a commitment to a new home that you've been going to feel pretty good about, really accomplished in making that move, that literal move. But you know, the Four of Wands is about your happy home and your life, your stability, your foundation, your celebration. So I think there is going to be a really important time frame here for you in this week that you feel like you can make your moves. What's the Three of Pentacles here for, please? The Three of Pentacles here for. You've got people that are going to be supporting you. Justice. I love it. You know, this is a Libra person, perhaps, that is going to be supportive of you. The Three of Pentacles. They are helping you build. This is part of the plan. You know, we have in this card the petitioner or the nobleman that has commissioned whatever it is that the artisan is building here. And then we've got the attorney or the banker or the supporter here that is bankrolling it. So you've got a couple of people here that are going to help you. And it might even mean that you need to make something legal, my fire signs. Fire signs. What's happening with the Three of Pentacles? The Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot. All right, well, I'm going to tell you, the Chariot's meant to be out here today. It's been out in multiple forms. So what moves are you making? I would say that you might want to sit back a little bit here with the Hermit and wait for things to be exactly right, my friends. Put this group of people together. It doesn't have to be people. Put the right components together. Do you have a plan that's going to take a couple of steps? That's what this is. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is going to be shining on you and your moves, my friends. So let's talk about this Chariot card here. Where are you moving to? Are you traveling? Is it a transfer here with the Ace of Pentacles? What's underneath here? The Two of Wands, your crossroads. This is where you have to make a choice. And here you are, my Emperor friends. Here you are making your decision. Not an easy decision, but it is a decision to, you know, go out into the unknown and find your balance again. And the Fool card, my fire signs, good for you. Get out there and do it. Get out there and do it. And what do we have here? The Eight of Cups just jumped out, and I just saw it here, didn't I? There it is, the Eight of Cups. So, you know, this is a card of stacking things up neatly behind you, putting things in order, and then moving forward away from whatever it is that has been controlling you, is what I just heard. Controlling you. Whatever it is that is controlling you, was controlling you. And I say was, because it isn't going to anymore. All right, what's happening here with the Chariot card, my friends? Chariot, Chariot, Chariot. The Page of Swords. Whatever the move is that comes to you, whatever it is either you decide to do or someone suggests you do, make sure that you look at it and come from curiosity. Look at it from all different directions. I don't have the Hanged Man here, but the Page of Swords is an inquisitive, very investigative energy, okay? You want to make sure that what you're hearing is accurate. You want to make sure what this move is doing for you or planning to do for you, opportunity to do for you, is going to be exactly what it is that you want on your path, okay? The Page of Swords is a card of conversations, communication. Remember, we have Mercury in Capricorn right now, 20 degrees of Capricorn, and that is business. Communication is all business. How can I make my moves? What moves do I need to make? And how is it going to serve me, my friends, with the Page of Swords? The Page of Swords are sometimes difficult conversations, but they're also based in truth. So make sure that you know the whole truth about what is being offered to you. What is being offered to you? What's the Chariot card here? Thank you. And the Four of Pentacles. It's going to bring you that nest egg that we've been searching for. It's going to bring you the stability and the foundation that we want here, my friends. it's going to bring you, maybe this is a move to a much more, okay, don't try and hold on, my friends. Don't try and hold on. The Wheel of Fortune is asking you to follow it. The Wheel of Fortune is asking you to go around with it. All right, don't try and hold on. Tell me why the Chariot is here, please. The Five of Wands. Yeah, don't fight it, okay? Don't fight it, my friends. Let go and let the Wheel of Fortune do its job. That's what it's here for. This is fate, kismet, karma, divine timing. It's all right here. By the way, too, it is a 10 card. And we have our full moon lunar eclipse on the 10th. What's happening here with the Nine of Pentacles? Listen, the Strength card out to show you fire signs that you do have the courage, you do have the strength, you do have the chutzpah, the determination to make this happen, okay? You have the nerve. Go do it. Don't fight it. Don't let whatever this disappointment is, whatever this that was not serving you here, define where you're going, because that's not part of it anymore. You're heading out into the unknown to find your path here, and it is going to be joyous as long as you don't fight it off, as long as you're not choosing not to move. All right, the Eight of Pentacles. This involves your work, my friends. This is something that you're working on. Tell me why the Nine of Pentacles, thank you, is here. The Two of Swords, the Empress, and the World, okay? So you need to decide, my friends. This Two of Swords was underneath here too. Two of Wands, the Emperor, the Two of Swords right here. You need to decide to leave this behind. And it's not going to necessarily be easy. It's not going to be something that's going to be comfortable. But what do we talk about? I forget which element it was. But, you know, you've got to get comfortable being uncomfortable, because that is how we grow, my friends. All right. And speaking of growth, we have the Empress here. So all of this is at your fingertips if you so choose. What's that? Your missions, should you choose to accept it. But you know what? If you hang out too long, it just may self-destruct, okay? So don't do that. Move forward. Let this Wheel of Fortune carry you forward, my fire sign friends, and let the world close out this cycle and bring in this feeling of accomplishment, feeling of prosperity for you. Okay, let's see. Who do we have here? Which one do we want here? Let's do the animals. Spirit of the animals for my fire sign friends. Peace, love, and rock and roll. I love it. I think once we have this eclipse, my friends, you're going to start to see major changes come through all of our lives, not just the fire signs, but all of us. Okay, the world has been waiting for more humanity, more collective consciousness. Let's see. Here we have the dragon, supernatural. You are the ancient wise sage. Hello, hermit. You are the ancient wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity, my fire signs. Let's go. Fire signs, fantastic. I love it. All right. Thank you very, very much for watching. I do appreciate everyone tuning in. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm going to end the video here so that we can move on to yes or no questions. Thanks again, and we'll speak to you soon.